gloomy day out here in Los Angeles today, but something I wanted to vlog earlier in the week is apparently open today, so we're gonna go see it. Travel Town, USA. And I'll tell you, I am loving that Christmas vacation hoodie that I got, so I'll probably be wearing that year round. And there's our buddy Jaw. Well, we've arrived. This should be a lot of fun. Everything in here primarily is from the 1880s to the 1930s. And this museum's been open since, I think, 1952, so we're really turning back the wheels of time today. Now, I have been here before to show the little passenger train you can ride on. That was in Throw Mama from the Train, and then I was here to vlog the Casey Jones wooden statue. Travel Town, dedicated to preserving for posterity the various types of transportation equipment that help build our state and nation. Now, these are a couple of the things that I showed before. I came here to show this amazing Casey Jones. Not just an amazing Grateful Dead song, but really great folklore. And then this is one of those old San Francisco cable cars. And I just love seeing stuff like that, because I got a ride in the old ones in Lisbon, but it's kind of cool to see. This one was, I believe, before even the 1900s. Yeah, it says the first cable car operated in San Francisco, 1873. Huh. This was one of the first ones. I just wish it wasn't out here exposed to the elements. Look at how much it's deteriorating because of that. Rocks in there. This one you can't get into, but many of them here on the property we can, so it should be a lot of fun. I did notice online as I was looking up some of the history to this place that they filmed an episode of Chips here, and I found the episode, so I'll show you some of the little places they filmed those scenes. I thought this was closed like for the season, just only open on the weekends, but it looks like it was just closed last week. What I love about coming to these kind of places is to just look at them and to think of how much goods and services and everything that would have been transported through these trains during their time, before semis and you know, before we were flying in planes to get to places. They were taking these trains to get across the country. Now here's an old picture of the Pacific Electric waiting station, and there's one right over there with what looks like, this is a railway horse car behind it. Now let's take a look inside of here. Speaking of transportation, there's that little passenger train I was telling you about from Throw Mama from the Train. When Larry's on his date, Owen's sleeping in the back of one of those. Well, let's go in here and look around. That's where you would have climbed up here. Look at all the gadgets. Alright, let's move along up into here. This is probably where the guests would have hung out. Oh, so they have some sort of special car here. I don't know if that's for dinner or for presentations or what that's for. Let's move on. This is a really cool old train. Look at that. Old Pennsylvania. So right down here, crossing these tracks, that's in that episode of Chips. You see the guys, basically Ponch and John come chasing the perpetrators into this Travel Town Museum, and one guy runs across here, and then you see the other guy actually kind of run towards the old caboose that was right there, and then they end up splitting up, one going down and hiding in these trains down here, and then one going down into these trains. And of course our heroes apprehend them. Now I was actually looking for something specific, and I think I found it. When they first enter the museum parking and they're starting the chase, they come in through here, and this is where the railroad crossing and the ramp is. There used to be planes on display over here, but this is where we see the two Chips guys jump this, and they end up going into the park. So let's go wander in and take a look at these old trains. This is awesome. Can't believe I've never been in here and explored this before. So this is mentioning the semaphore signal that they started using in 1912, that blade style traffic signal basically, and there's one right up there. Take a look at these. That's one of the awesome things about going to Knott's Berry Farm also, is that they still have the old train experience. You can see them getting the flames going before each ride starts. It's just kind of cool to see that old history still alive there. Now they're actually cleaning this guy up on the other side. They're scraping some of the, I don't know, for lack of a better term, barnacle off of it. It says the Charlie Atkins. And then down here, check out the logo. It looks like Pepe Le Pew or something similar. It's like a skunk conductor, but he kind of has that Pepe Le Pew look to him, doesn't he? That is cool. I do want to do at some point a vlog of taking like a cross-state or some sort of train journey like that. Check this out. This must be where they work on everything back here. Pacific Lines box over there. Some of the walkways here right now are off limits because they're working, using them as workstations. This is kind of cool. This is an old dining car, an old Union Pacific dining car. Unfortunately, we are not authorized personnel, but that's the back of the dining car. And we can walk over here and see it from this angle. This says one of the first all-steel 36-seat diner built by Pullman Standard Car Manufacturing. Up here on this information card it says this particular car would have been used to serve our military forces while they were routed from base to base in the US as well as to points of embarkation. So I think if we walk all the way down and then make a left around, we can enter through that way. Look at this old train car. No, maybe we can't get in there. I think that's just a guy working on it in there. Number 3669. You might be able to find some of that history online. Huh. Now here's an old Union Pacific caboose. Red caboose. Yep, we can't get inside of this one either, but that's how you do it. So read what this says. It says, on the night of August 12, 1939, the steamliner train City of San Francisco was approaching a bridge in Nevada at nearly 90 miles an hour when it derailed, plunging 5 passenger cars into the river below the bridge and 3 more down an embankment. On the 13 cars in the train, all with fanciful names taken from San Francisco landmarks such as Nob Hill, Fisherman's Wharf, 5 cars stayed on their wheels, including an all-roomette sleeping car named Telegraph Hill. On that night, 24 people died and 121 were injured. This car, renamed Rose Bowl after repairs, then placed on the City of Los Angeles train, is the original Telegraph Hill, a survivor of what stands as one of the most famous unsolved train accidents. And this is it. This is Rose Bowl. Just to think, this could have been part of that famous accident and somehow yet survived. And it's still unexplained. Over here you can see some of what they're working on right now for repairs. This is the blocked off area. Oh cool, it looks like we can get up inside this one. Oh, Richfield. Every time I see that name, I think of 2 things. I think of the Richfield sign that used to be at Blackwell's Corner, and I think of the Richfield gas station that you can see in the background of Invasion of the Body Snatchers when they're running up the hill being chased by all the people. Oh, and FYI, this museum's free. It's donations only. I think the only thing that you have to pay for, I believe, is the that train that goes around, basically goes a circle around the museum. I actually prefer the other train that's right next door. That's the one that they used in The Jerk. Did you see this? The sign says caboose built in 1881. Let's take a look inside here. I don't see any windows. Yeah, I can definitely see why they don't want you climbing on it. That. Looks like the fanfare has died out in this one right here, so we can climb up and take a look inside. Now we want to go over into this building because they have a lot of really cool old stuff in there. I have looked around in there before, briefly. Popular place today. I have just a few more trains outside here. Oh, that's cool. You can still see the bell up there. See that bell right up there? Wow, look at that. That's got some age to it. I can't tell you anything about it because the description plaque that was up there is completely withered away. Much like part of the frame of this poor guy. Now let's go wander into that yellow barn. Yeah, let's go check this out. Oh, that's cool. Looks like you would have, oh, I was gonna say, that's how you would have transported a lion, what I was gonna say, but it actually says leopard. Look at that, Cole Brothers Circus. Look at the marks on the wood. That is pretty interesting. To me anyway. I know there's some animal folk that probably hate that right now, but I think seeing stuff like that is pretty cool, pretty interesting. Wow, look at that old caboose. It's really seen better days. Oh, that's cool. Dairy cart. That is really cool. 1905. Yeah, as you can tell, the stuff in here is pretty historic, so they don't want you climbing on it. Some photo ops, which is weird. It looks like photo ops, but then they say they don't want you climbing on it. That looks exactly like what you would do, is climb on that. Shell Oil Company truck. That's pretty rad. Now this you can't go inside of, but you can walk up to it pretty close and get a view in, so let's do that. Oh, some people left their treasure in there. And some old windows. Oh, let's take a look at this stuff. Railway Express Agency. That's what this card is right here as well. Christmas presents. Wow, look at that. And then this old carnation milk cart. We gotta look in there, at least as far as we can. Just a regular old chair. Oh, this is cool. Van and storage cart right here in front of the big caboose we were looking at. And the big caboose, it looks like, was used for part of the mail delivery. Post office. See? And there they are, bringing in the old carnation milk wagon right there. And then here's some ladies riding in that that van and storage that we just saw right here. And then look at this old timer. I don't even know what that is. It's a keep off, that's what that is. That's a definitely keep off. Look at what happened to the steering wheel. Well, we got just a few more things to see and then we're gonna head out of here for the day. Now here's a statue in honor of, well, it says the spirit of the CCC, honoring those who served in the Civilian Conservation Corps, 1933 to 1942. Now on our way out, let's take a look in their little gift shop and see what kind of stuff they have. It's a classy looking little place. Very appropriately, they would have Brio, all kinds of various trains. And of course, a train that goes around the top. Where's Stephanie? Look at the Dodger train. And all kinds of historical books on Los Angeles, Knott's Berry Farm, history of the trains here in Los Angeles. Pretty great selection. Look at that. And even some Christmas decorations. Well, their gift shop said that everything that you buy inside the gift shop helps to benefit the museum, so I bought a Fanta, which is what I was drinking in Prague, so it kind of, when I saw it in there, I had to have one. And I think I decided I'm not going to ride this train today, mainly just because I've ridden the other one and I liked it so much, and that one kind of does a little bit more. I don't want to be disappointed by this one, so I'll just leave this one for maybe another day, or just one of those mysteries of what am I missing out on. Well, my friends, I think we're going to call it a day here. Hope you all enjoyed getting to see what I wanted to show you the other day. Send a big shout out thank you to Tracy Worthington, and thank you all for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Goodbye.